Welcome to HortTube, where we talk all things gardening. My name is Jim Putnam, and this is a Little Henry Itea. This is the compact growing Little Henry Itea, or some people call them Sweetspire. Little Henry is a more compact version than Henry's Garnet Itea, which Henry's Garnet can reach over 6 feet in height. This one can be kept between 2 to 3 feet in height and 2 to 3 feet in width, but it'll probably reach 3-4 feet over time if you just let it go. Like the other Itea, Little Henry is very cold hardy. These can go all the way up to zone 5 and down to zone 9. Little Henry will definitely not be as fast growing as Henry's Garnet, but we'll probably still get 6 inches to a foot of growth out of these pretty quickly in the early spring. Itea is actually a plant that will take sun or shade, but you definitely get diminishing returns the more shade you put it in. You definitely won't get as many flowers. You'll end up with a thinner plant. As a result, less fall color. So it's best to put these in a space that gets at least 4 hours of direct sun, and you can absolutely put them in full afternoon baking sun. Where Henry's Garnet's going to just primarily be used as a border plant or in front of your other border plants because it gets so big, Little Henry can have a lot of different uses. This could actually go on a foundation, on the corner of a foundation, or in front of your other evergreen shrubs on a foundation, or mass planted, maybe with something that grows a little taller behind it that's darker green so it shows off the fall color. Little Henry actually would make a great container plant. Like Henry's Garnet, Little Henry almost constantly has something going on. It leaves out with really nice foliage in the spring, and then it gets these flowers in mid to late spring that haven't started to open yet. They're just the flower buds on here. They'll completely fill out. They're lightly fragrant. This one right here is starting to open up a little bit. They'll bloom for a few weeks here in the late spring, and then in the fall they turn a reddish purple color. The entire plant does. It's not an evergreen shrub, but it retains a lot of that foliage for almost the entire winter. So it's very, very showy in the fall and early winter. And Little Henry is a very compact version. This one doesn't require as much maintenance as Henry's Garnet, which can end up a little leggy. I've included videos in the description of this video for planting woody shrubs and trees. You'd actually have a hard time killing one of these Iteas or one of these Sweetspires as long as you don't cover anything that's not covered when you plant it, or just absolutely drown the thing or bury it in mulch or something like that. You should be fine. Once established, Itea is very drought tolerant. I don't think you'll have to do a lot of ongoing watering on these if you're in an area that gets normal rainfall. They're pretty good at letting you know they're dry because some of the interior leaves will actually take on their fall color way too early. Like in June, if you start seeing brightly colored leaves in the base of it, you definitely know the thing is dry, and you can drag a water hose to it, just drown the space around it, and then let it dry out between waterings. I would definitely fertilize your Itea. You can do it in the late winter before they leaf out, or you can wait till they finish blooming and give any kind of slow release fertilizer for outdoor plants. Anything that lasts 3 to 4 months would be perfect. At the same time, if you fertilize after they flower, that would also be the time to prune it. And you can go after these pretty hard. You can cut them in half with no problem, and they'll respond very quickly and come back out of that. We just don't see a lot of pest on Itea. We may see a chewed leaf here or there, but really nothing to worry about. This plant will take being planted in wetter conditions, but it still needs to dry out some between rains and water. It won't just absolutely sit in water. You could kill it that way if it just never dried out between being watered or rained on. They're considered deer resistant, but deer resistant is definitely not deer proof. So what are you waiting for? Even you can grow the industrial, beautiful white flowering, fall foliaged, compact Little Henry's Itea. Thank you for watching my video, and if it was helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for future videos. Also comment below with any questions you have about Sweetspire. Thanks again.